Hi! In this lesson, you will learn about functions in Karel. Functions are one of the most important parts of programming. In Karel, a function is a way to teach Karel a new command. Outside of making new commands, functions allow us to break our program into smaller parts, which helps us simplify the problem-solving process. Functions also make the program easier to read and understand. When others review your code, it makes it easier to read. Functions also help us avoid repeating code over and over. Functions are reusable, can help shorten your programs. Let's look at the parts of a function. Every function starts with the function keyword, followed by the function name and the code body. Here are some naming conventions or standards we should follow when creating new functions in Karel. Every function should start with a lowercase letter and cannot have any spaces. Every following word in the name starts with an uppercase letter. The function name should describe what the function does, and the name should start with an action verb, like build, and sounds like a command. Let's look at some examples to see which ones meet the naming convention. The first command, build tower, passes the naming convention, and so does the second. The third command does not, because the T in tower should have a capital T. The fourth command also does not pass the naming convention. Remember, functions must start with a letter, not a number. While this function name is short and sweet, it does not pass the naming convention because it's not an action or command. It is a noun. And lastly, this is not a good name for a function because it's not descriptive and doesn't tell us what the function does. Let's correct these. To correct the third command, we capitalize the capital T in tower. To correct the fourth command, we start with an action word, and then we make sure that the words after start with capital letters or numbers. To improve the fifth command, we add an action or command in front of tower and capitalize the T in tower. And lastly, we improve the sixth command by making sure that we're using a descriptive name for the function to describe what the function is doing. Let's take a moment to compare the meaning of defining a function and calling a function. At the top is the syntax for creating a function called turnRight. When we define a function, we are teaching Karel a new command. When defining a function, we write out the instructions for a new command one time. At the end of the code are examples of us calling the turnRight function twice. Calling a function tells Karel to do the command and causes the action to happen one or more times. Great! Now let's go practice creating more functions in Karel. Let's create a function that turns Karel around. First, I need to define the function. To define a function, I start by writing the function keyword. After, I write the function name. In this case, I will name the function turnaround. I follow the function name with parentheses and curly braces. Inside the curly braces is where I write the commands Karel will perform when the turnaround function is called. Great! Now, let's command Karel to turn around by calling the function turnaround. To call the function, I write the function name, followed by parentheses and a semicolon. When we run the code, we see that Karel turns around. When we slow down the code, we see that Karel is simply turning left 2 times. But by using a function, we have made it clear what our code does.